Hello there guys, how's it going? Mac here, welcome back to another part of the Let's Play as Sligo in Europa Universalis IV, aka we are trying to form the nation of Ireland. In the last part we took a massive chunk of land away from England over here, and we've pretty much waged warfare now against both England and Scotland, because these two are both allies now. And, well, us against these two, pretty much at the moment. But France is also involved, so France is actually allied to both us and Scotland, so it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Whether there'll be a point where we could declare war without France getting involved or whatnot, but we'll have to see what happens. I think we'll wait for the Diplo tech there before we do anything else. Right, how far have we got to go in admin? Okay, so 3 more techs and we will be able to form the nation of Ireland, which is going to be awesome. Right, still constructing some cores. We've still got some rebellious rebel factions over here, English and Welsh separatists. At some point we might want to consider getting some states going over here and stuff like that, but we'll have to spend the admin power to core again. And it's admin power that we don't really want to be spending because we're a long, long way behind here. Right, getting to claim on Derbyshire, thank you very much, I'll take that. There we go, brilliant. Right, England's formed alliances with Scotland, the Palatinate and the Papal State, which is interesting. Palatinate, of course, has no fleet and has rebellious problems there over there as well. So not too worried about those guys. A little bit more worried about the Papal State, I'd say. Papal State will have a fleet, albeit galleys probably. But, Granada is still around. How on earth does Granada still exist? I do not know. Sousse has an army. Oh yeah, because they're fighting over here. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, Portugal annexed Fez, so they took that back, because they held this top half at one point, but then Tafilaut came along and decided to attack them, and it was interesting because it was Portugal that released Tafilaut in the first place, so let's talk about bite on the bum. Yeah, but right, focusing on ourselves once again. Yes, we're still gaining legitimacy, that's good. What about prestige? Yeah, we're currently losing that at the moment, but it's pretty normal, that, to be honest. No mission until April. Okay, that's fine. When is our truces expire over here? England 1505. Okay, but we can attack Scotland whenever we so desire. The only problem is we don't really want France to get involved. So, and France is improving relations with Scotland, so doesn't look like that allegiance is going to break anytime soon. The only way we could do that is if we attacked into England, and then attacked Scotland, pieced them out and said, look, no more treaty with France. I think that's probably the only way we could do that. Right, fabricate claim. We have a claim. Let's go marches, because that's like in the middle of our provinces there. So let's go ahead and do that. Conquer Ayrshire. Yeah, we'll take that mission. That will do. Lancashire is now considered part of our holy patrimony. Excellente. Just Gloucestershire then is the last one before we fully cored this area, and hopefully that will help in terms of rebel factions. Although, yeah, quite a few rebels around. Not overly too many though. Nothing that our big leader can't handle. Saying that he might die at some point. Milan seems to be growing quite a bit here. Was that Milan or is that Savoy? It might have been Savoy. I don't know. Oh no, it was Milan is dead. That was it. It was Switzerland that annexed Milan. That was what happened. Okay, so Milan is officially gone. That's interesting to say the very least. Austria is still in the personal union with England, but has a massive liberty desire, which is good. I'm liking that. Glad they have a big liberty desire. Because I wouldn't mind a war between England and Austria here. Because that would wage warfare. I think Scotland might be dragged into that as well, which would be pretty darn interesting. Yeah, Liberty Desire is growing as well, so eventually they're just going to like break and just decide, you know what? Yeah, same liberty desire as Sweden. Yes, we'll see. So, any interesting disputed successions? England, well, not really bothered about them. Alright, he's just rose to the throne, that's why. Right, so let's accelerate time a little bit then. We are able to fabricate another claim against Scotland in a second. There we go. Let's give it Inverness. That's probably going to be enough, actually. I'm quite happy with a couple of claims there. How... Yeah, see, France would... It's very close, though. And the only reason they would join... Well, attitude towards enemies is because they actually love me quite a lot as well. So, I'm going to go ahead and actually cancel the military access over here. Because... why not? And I'm also... I don't think I can. No, because I'm in a truce. I can't issue an embargo to England. Right, so cancelled the military access. They may go ahead and announce me as a rival at some point. I've got the feeling that they might do that. Could announce Provence as a rival. You are allied with Genoa and Savoy. That could be... that could be a thing. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's go ahead and announce Provence as a rival. And you can go to war for humiliation if you want to, so might be an interesting idea. Go to war for humiliation. Genoa and Savoy would get involved though. Yeah, Castile would get involved. Okay. Ooh. I think I'll take the prestige. Castile would get involved. Genoa and Savoy. Oh, independence guaranteed by Castile. Okay. That's interesting to know. Castile loves me a lot more than France does, but France has got a few more tickers over there going on. Didn't give claim, you know, that sort of thing. Was not given occupied cause, that's right. But also the aggressive expansion is burning off as well, so we'll see what happens. Yes, we are waiting for the Diplo tech. Miles behind in admin tech, but not much we can do about that. Problem is our air is absolutely dreadful over here. Just as I say that, bam! We have a terrible king in terms of military, which is awful. Right, let's go and accept all these royal marriages. France as well. Brilliant. Royal Marriage Alliance, okay. Who else would be willing to... maybe... Portugal? You are guaranteeing the independence of Granada, okay. I reckon Portugal might be a good place to go and get a royal marriage. And Austria as well could be quite interesting. You're at war with Florence, Mantua and Urbino. Ah, so is England. Okay, yes. Oh yeah, because it's the case of when you're in the junior partner, you go to war with whoever goes with you. So what is this then? Is this attack against Florence in the papal conquest of Arezzo? Ah. So papal state declared war and England joined. Okay. Urbino screwed. But I see. That's fair enough. Sends England to war. That's fine. War exhaustion. Okay, a few wars going on there. Ferrara started a conquest against Mantua. Lots going on down in the Italy and all that, so it's perfectly normal. Let's claim for Oxfordshire. There we go. Keep the claims coming up. Wouldn't mind a royal marriage with Austria. I think that might be quite good. The only thing is I might get called into a war should they... I don't know. I don't think so. Nearly there with the royal marriage. Always useful. Never know. Some sort of personal union like the Flaming One with Austria could occur. So you never know. But we're about to get some English separatism by the look of it. Not too much of it though, so that's fine. And I can actually increase my force limit here. So I'm going to go ahead and build another cannon. Because we only have one cannon at the moment, so I reckon another one might be quite good. And the increase in force limit was because I built a regimental camp somewhere over here. I can't remember where that was, but I did build one. Still nowhere really massively beneficial for manpower, so I'll leave that on for now. Any reformation yet? Doesn't look like it. No. Okay. So we'll just keep much of this going. Provence doesn't like me, of course. Ooh, what's this? Claiming the throne of England. Really? Okay, that's interesting. Right, they would be willing to royal marry. That's great. You honestly claim the throne there. That's amazing. There we go. Portuguese royal marriage. Yeah, because you can only claim against those who you have a royal marriage with, and where the succession is disputed. But, yeah, interesting. There's a weak claim there. Maybe Frederick de Valois. Yeah, Valois is the same dynasty as France. I did think that. Interesting. Okay. So, yes, we wanted to suck up to Hungary. Not Hungary. Austria, didn't we? Oh, you can't do it with a subject. Okay, that's pointless then. Who else could we suck up to? How about someone like Bohemia? I don't know. Because you're allied with France, so yeah, sure, let's go and suck up to Bohemia and see if we can get a royal marriage going over there. I don't know whether Poland's allied to France at all. No, but you're allied to Bohemia, so that's fine. So Poland may possibly be interested at some point as well, but we'll go for Bohemia. Bit closer, so you get more of a chance of actually pulling that off. Got the feeling that the Netherlands might declare independence at some point over here, because that's usually what happens. They get so much in the way of, yeah, see, the Dutch culture is not accepted. Ooh. Yeah, I'll take the heretic. I'll gain the reform desire. That's fine. I actually have an army now that I can use. Right. Truce has ended. Okay, so that war was pretty quick. Throne claim by Provence. That's interesting. Wouldn't mind. Yeah. That'd be interesting to see what happens there. Now, I don't think I could take on England and Scotland at the same time. I don't think. But, England... Yeah, 21k, but 13k of them are mercs. So, force limit is only 22k now, so... Yeah, the addition of Scotland is a bit of a pain. That's the only thing. It's the addition of Scotland is the real problem. When France going to war with somebody pretty darn quickly. Could be interesting to see what happens there. Is he? Yeah, no claims across the channel. There's a claim here from France in Hampshire. There's also a claim in Somerset as well. Don't really want too much border friction up here. There's only 3 provinces though, 3 French provinces that actually border that, so we might be okay. Can we fabricate a claim yet? No, 35 in order to do that. Right. So France, they still love me, but still a lot going on here. The aggressive expansion is about to burn off, and was not given occupied claims. Has still got a long way to go yet. But right, new claim. I think we'll fabricate for something like Hampshire. Actually, stamp our own claim on something down there. Just to make things interesting. So you got triple claim there now. Well, 2 claims and a core. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool. And oh, our big general is dead. Oh, that's a shame. Do we have a proper? Yeah, see, we've got an heir, but again, he's quite old. I guess I'll roll out a general. Oh my god, so rubbish. That is abysmal. But I guess that makes sense because of our army tradition being so bad. But oh well. Don't know how you actually increase army tradition. Maybe there's just, I don't know whether there's a way of actually increasing that. But yeah. Imagine if England fell into a PU under Provence, which then would lead Austria into a PU under Provence as well. Now that would be funny. In fact, that would be terrible. That would not be funny, that would be terrible. Because that would mean that Provence, if we attacked into England, Scotland would get involved and Provence would also get involved. That would actually be very bad. So that'd just be another party to get involved. This leader's garbage. We got anybody else? That's a bit better. Put him in. And I'll probably kick the other one, to be honest. He's just utterly awful. It's a little bit better. Right, but I think we got some separatism about to fire over here with English and Welsh separatists, which is fine. It's only at 3.0 though, so there's not going to be a lot of them. It'd be about 9, I imagine, if you add them all up. It'd be about 9. New monarch. Alright, okay, yeah, Castile, new monarch. There's not a lot going on, to be honest. I mean, we've got our transports. Might move these over to here, actually, just in case we need to get the army out of here pretty quickly. I think that'd be worthwhile. Yeah, I think I've probably got enough claims on England for the moment. Okay, there we go, there's the rebels. Actually, it turned out to be 18k, okay. That's really quite annoying. I'm going to go ahead and... How? I mean, there was literally bugger all of them, and then all of a sudden, there they are. It's mad. Right, so that's going to be plains. What's this one like? Woodland, yeah. Going to get 2 extra regiments, just in case. We have a better leader, but... 11.52, 14.22. Okay, they got a little bit quite heavy on the cavalry. Oh, he's gone to move into the grasslands. That's great. So we'll wait for a tick. Boom. Pay them off. Right, might as well go and attack that. Should be alright. Yes, we will be okay. Good. Right. Detached siege, move to there. Right, I've also got Welsh separatism. And we have a call to arms. Okay, so Muscovy has declared war for one of these provinces over here. So Denmark, who are you actually fighting here? Muscovy, Odiev, Teutonic Order. Denmark, Sweden, Norway, Pomerania. I guess we'll join. We're quite a long way away, so I guess we'll join. But we won't do a lot. Going to go mothball that as well. I don't think that's worth losing our head over. Right, let's go ahead and do that. Right, there we go. Good. Move everybody to here because there may be... Okay, no unrest for that faction. Good. Right, combine those guys and then do a reconsolidate. So we need to get rid of one then again like that. Right, we still have one. Okay. So I will get rid of that unit there. There we go. Perfect. Right, more rebels possibly, but we're nearly there with our... Ooh, I could get this actually. Diplomatic what's this? Diplomatic relations +1. Yeah, I'll take that. Seems like a good idea. Okay, so extra diplomatic relations. Yeah. Denmark's going to get crushed there, but I think we'll be okay. Actually, we're winning the fight, which is interesting. But yeah, so we've got a bit of separatism there. Ooh, we can fabricate another claim in England, and I'll go for Northumberland this time. And I'll stop building a spy network from that point on, because I don't think we need to... Right, interestingly, we could get a royal marriage with Scotland here. Again, yeah, I need France to actually get embroiled in a bit of a war, or something like that, so that they wouldn't join there. Castile would join on my side, but I don't think so. Interesting. Oh yes, I forgot about my royal marriage with Bohemia. Royal marriage. There we go. Nice. Yeah, you also ally with Hesse. Okay. Hoping nobody actually comes over to me and attacks me in this particular... Yeah, so, we can also get a royal marriage with somebody else, because of our position... how about Poland? Because of our diplomatic relations, we can have more than one, so... It's also a weak claim over there. Does anyone claim the throne? No. A lot of this is, yeah, I think Denmark's going to lose this war, I think. Because this one is Neva, yeah, and Muscovy is currently sieging that. So, Sweden's getting its troops involved, but only as a defensive side, really. Right, France. Yeah, we're sort of losing a little bit of nicey-nicey here. Yeah, we're actually losing... I don't know. I'm not sure whether we're actually gaining here or losing. Feels like we're losing a little bit there. Oh well. It says enemy of enemy +1 monthly. Yeah. Okay, we'll just leave it at that for the moment. I don't think there's a lot we can do. Unless we got rid of Castile as an ally or something like that. But at the moment I could use them against England. So, do we still have a truce with England? I think it was 1505, wasn't it? Yes. Is England... No wars. We had a truce. Oh yeah, because we called them in, didn't we? Yeah. That's interesting, actually, that the throne has been claimed there. Nearly there with admin tech, which would be good. Disputed succession in Castile, really? Legal heir. Only us as the royal marriage. He's only 17 though, so he's just, yeah, that's fine. He's only just rose to the throne. I can say that'd be quite funny as well. Right, so admin tech, excelente. How is my inflation? It's still pretty high, so I'm going to go ahead and use caution there. And we have a national decision available. Act of uniformity. Extra missionary strength, that's great. Okay, Muscovy accepted peace with Pomerania. Pomerania has given a piece of land to Teutonic Order. Pomerania has annulled treaties with Denmark and Poland. So Pomerania is pretty much going to die. There's only a tiny little bit of them left. Interesting that Silesia has these personal units. Oh, you are a free nation. I was going to say, because that's usually a vassal of Bohemia. You're actually a free nation. That's interesting. Poland, are you willing to royal marriage yet? Not too far away, though. Genoa and Savoy. Friend of our friend. Savoy is in a war. France is not. Yeah, it is going down. 152. Oh, it's a rival. May actually dissolve the alliance with Castile. I'm going to have to do that. Which is not the best thing in the world, but I do want to keep France on side. What do we got here? Alliance offer from Bohemia and Portugal. Really? Provence, Tunis. You're allied with Castile anyway. You hate Provence though, which is quite good. I don't know whether to take that or not. What about Bohemia? Poland, France, Hesse. Yeah, sure, why not? Go ahead and get an alliance with Bohemia. Accept. Portugal. I don't know. Nah, fine. A few friends. I think that'd be a good idea. So let's remove the guy from Castile. Let's go and place a diplomat in Portugal. And let's also place a diplomat. Yeah, you hate England as well. That's another good thing. Place a diplomat in Bohemia to improve relations. Ooh, royal marriage with France has ended. Very close there. Temporarily. Well, okay, they've just offered me the royal marriage. That's fine. Excellent. Okay, so France likes me a little bit more. The only problem is the not given occupied provinces, but that will wear off after several years. So we'll be okay, I think, with France. Maintain diplomat. So 4 allegiances now, which is interesting. Just royal marriage with Castile, and then we'll try and get a royal marriage with Poland. And then they might be willing. Yep. Could be good. Right, but I'm going to end the part right here, so that's it for now. Thanks for watching. If you like Europa Universalis IV, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. But for now, that's it. Thanks for watching, and join me next time for more in our quest to form Ireland with myself, Matt De Tomato.